Marhaba PaliRooters, I'm Abir Najjar. We're here at the Palestinian Museum, walking through the garden, checking out indigenous plants and things that have been imported to Palestine and learning all about them. So here we have rosemary shrubs, which back in America we're very used to seeing these come out around the holidays and in our food. But here it's even used as a tea when you're not feeling so well and you want to boost your immune system. And you just see them around a lot of homes as decorative shrub. Alright, so here we have lavender flowers, and this plant is actually drought tolerant, so that's why you'll find it all over the Mediterranean. You're probably used to smelling it in your body care products, but it's even been used in traditional medicine for everything from depression and anxiety to headaches. And Abu Hanifa, who is an Islamic scholar, even said we would not find a better fragrance than that of the lavender flowers.
You just rub the flowers and you put them on your temples like this.
Headache gone.
Headache is gone. Really cool.
Alright guys, here we have sage, which is also Medamia. Some people think it was named after the mother of Jesus, Maryam, and some people think it's named Medamia due to the root word mur, which means bitter, which is kind of how it tastes. We're used to seeing it in cooking where we are in the States, but it's dried here, and you could see it in its form, and it's often put in tea, and it helps a lot with things like stomach aches, fatigue, and we even see it with Native Americans where they wrap it and make them into smudge sticks and burn it as incense. Here we have the olive trees, which really don't need any explanation at all. We just missed the olive harvest season, and some of us took part in it, where we were able to pick the olives that are going to be cracked and preserved for us to eat with our meals, and some of them to be pressed into olive oil, which is used all throughout Palestinian cuisine. So if you're ever here during the time of the olive harvest season, I highly suggest you take part in it. It's an extremely moving and humbling experience to see the work that olive farmers go through to preserve this beautiful tree of our country. So here we have grape leaves, or warakanib. We've just missed the grape season. It's mostly in summer where people take the grapes and turn them into grape molasses or into raisins. But what we all know grape leaves for is to roll them into warak duali, warak anib, whatever you like to call it. It's one of the most amazing meals and one of my personal favorites. But it's nice to see how it's still kept up throughout the seasons where it's not making fruit, and then come next year it'll be full and vibrant and ready to eat. Alright, so here we have geranium, which is pressed and used in desserts to flavor them, or even used in perfumes. When we smell it, we find it very common to bug spray that we use, because this scent actually does ward off mosquitoes and bugs. So they're really easy to plant. So if you plant them around your home, you'll find a really quick and natural way of warding off bugs in the summertime. Thanks so much for joining me along this little tour of the garden. We only got to cover a really small bit of this. There's over 60 varieties of flowers and plants and herbs. Really make sure if you're ever here to stop by the Palestinian Museum. They have such an amazing exhibition going on right now. It's free and you could explore. You could pick up this pamphlet that explains everything in the garden and gives you so much information. But for now, we'll see you in the next vlog.